Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. You already know Miss Angel Baby, back with another video, back with some commentary for y'all. Today we're going to be talking about Luvd by Erica. But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button, join the family. You know what I'm saying? Don't be new, be true to the channel. Hit that bell so anytime we drop a video, y'all going to be notified. Period. Okay, y'all, so I've just been wondering, since everything's been going on, and Luvd by Erica, she done had the new baby. A lot has gotten me to worry. Maybe, is it a possibility that she could be suffering from postpartum depression? I mean, could that even be a possibility? I mean, she is going through a lot. But with the postpartum and the previous behaviors, I mean, like, if that is true, or if that's a thing with her, that wouldn't be a good situation. Because it's like, and what's really crazy to me, y'all, is that everybody has basically the same kind of story that they're saying about Luvd by Erica. They're all coming out with the same thing. And in this problem, she's a common denominator. Everybody's saying that she lies, she's manipulative, she likes to expose people. Like, everybody that I've seen that's ever had any run-ins with her has literally said the same thing. So I'm wondering, maybe I was a little bit blinded by all the anger and the disrespect coming from Mr. Cryer's life. But I started to think, and I'm like, adopting somebody's baby is a real serious situation. Yes, it would have been a good thing if he would have just told her the truth, ahead of time. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe at that moment when it was coming down to signing the birth certificate, Mr. Cryer was just like, you know what? No, it's not a good thing. I'm not going to do it. Now, Mr. Cryer did also say that, it's the way that, Erica moved. The reason why he decided not to give the baby his name and, take on that responsibility. Because basically he feels that, she'll flip-flop and, like, one day just tell Mr. Cryer you're not the father anymore. And then, he'll go and be with Mucker's family, and then he's running around with Mr. Cryer's name. So that's basically why he said he changed his mind. And another thing, too, that really kind of just makes me think a little bit, what is it with the obsessive behavior? So we do know that every time Mr. Cryer does go to see a family member or they come out, that Erica's not around. And there's always drama between them two. So obviously there has to be some kind of truth with that little situation, what Mr. Cryer's saying. So if that is the case, then I wonder why. You know what I mean? Why does Erica feel the need to have to take up all of, Cryer's time? That's really, really strange. Really strange to me. Mr. Cryer did say that Erica cannot stand his family when she's never even met them. And I thought that was kind of weird too, because I remember Mucker said that Erica was obsessed with the Prince family, which Erica very much denies. Um, One thing that I do find strange is, okay, Love by Erica is, I guess she's not welcome over there to the Prince family's house, but apparently her child has been over there. See, that's weird to me. I'm sorry. I don't care who this person is. If I haven't been there to observe where my child's going, my child's not going there. You know what I'm saying? If I've never met you in person, don't really know how you live, my child's not going to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what you show in a vlog or whatever, even though, she has a baby by his father. But according to Mr. Cryer, Love by Erica's never even met them. Don't y'all find that as really strange? Also, y'all, it came out today. If y'all know, or y'all heard it. It's alleging that Love by Erica, she actually isn't the reason, she's not the reason why, Mr. Cryer can't have his son down here. It's alleged it's something that Mr. Cryer said out of his own mouth that ruined the chances, of his son coming out here. That's what's being alleged. But in the live, Mr. Cryer said no. Erica is the reason. Erica is the reason. But it just seems that, and it seems like it's going back and forth. It is very childish and it is weird. Especially for Mr. Cryer to be at his age and he's doing this. And we know things that he's saying is not true. Things that Erica's saying is not true. And they're just manipulating the situation. And they're both playing childish games. We need somebody to step up and be the adult in the situation. It's just crazy. Another thing, y'all. Remember when Mr. Cryer got so upset and he came out and he was talking about the car accident? He said it wasn't even, bad. It was just a fender bender. Well, obviously, I mean, she didn't have no cuts on her or nothing like that. But now Mr. Cryer wants to out her. But Mr. Cryer was like, oh my God, it was so terrible. I'd never seen anything so bad. And I've seen so many crashes in my life. Like Mr. Cryer, he did all that lying, y'all. He could have just said, oh, it was so bad. But he went on and on. And then tried turning around and say, oh, it wasn't that bad. That's your lie too? That is your lie too. Both of y'all just looking silly up on here. Both of y'all is. So now that Erica says, she said in her live that, Mucker's on my good side. He's seen the baby. He's on my good side for now. So, I mean, like, what's going to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? He made one wrong move. You know what I'm saying? That she don't like. You know what I'm saying? He brings one freaking Happy Meal. One from McDonald's. He brings one Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Really, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? And then she's gonna like turn on him. Like what's gonna happen? And like what is she gonna say now about Mr. Cryer, if anything? Right now, I think she just because she already said, he put his hands on me. Mr. Cryer did. Oh, Mr. Cryer didn't put his hands on me. I know we can't go back to he did. But Erica did say that, Cryer doesn't have his son all the time. Tries to make it seem like he's a good father. That's not true. So, I mean, doesn't really sound like postpartum to me. I just thought that we should just throw that in the air. But if it is postpartum, it can be very dangerous. So Love by Erica, she should have a lot of help around her, people who can be there for her just to make sure that she gets rest, the babies are taken care of. Because, That is a serious situation. But I do wish everybody all the best of luck. You know, hopefully they can get it together. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this little video, y'all. Thank you for watching. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.